If you haven't dealt with your flesh and mastered yourselves,
he gave him not money, he gave him not a crown. Everybody knows in town. That's people know about you in protest. There are most of our ladies, the reason why they give it to all kinds of foolish people, they are under pressure. Rejoicing in the wife of his youth. Rejoicing. Now the other TV game. Always rejoicing in TV game. Rejoicing in TV game. Hey. You know, this year you will marry. This year you will marry. This year you will marry. You will marry. You will marry. Ah. Munso munsanfo munko na momra. Yeah. And your father also compare your own. Somebody say my own. Eba say ya. Now we eba say penu we jayato. O status will be anti as a mystery. My own. Full ownership. 100% shares. You know, beyond share 100%. All right, let's continue. Verse 19. Oh, young kind mom want to go. She's a loving dear, a graceful doe. Let her breast satisfy you always. May you always be captivated by her love. Shabala bala bala bala. You don't know. Listen. She is a loving, a graceful doe. Let me tell you why the Bible said your wife will be a loving deer. David told us something. He says that as the deer panted for water, so my soul panted. What is known of deers is that when they see water, they run for it. And remember, the Bible talks of the water of your springs. So your wife will love sex if you don't know. As a graceful deer. So this time she won't come after you as a prostitute, but she will come prophetically. That breast that if you are not married or this year, if you marry, what that create baby be show no. If you don't know. She's a loving deer. She pants for water. She pants for water. Let her breasts satisfy you always. Don't go for any other breast. Every breast. I said every breast. Every breast. Every breast. Standing, falling, lying. Every breast. Daman Kanufo. May you always be captivated by her love. Verse 20. Verse 20. Let's shout and read it loud and clear. Why be captivated, my son, by an immoral woman, or fondle the breast of a promiscuous woman. Near Yanni said, Papa, ya no kase no aware 1,000. No the matters in a chill. So to ne babema fo. She nin assembly no wakan. Do you know a man with 1,000 women means 2,000 breasts? 2,000 breasts were available to the man, but he comes back and says, "Let one be satisfiable." A man is telling you life. Or fondle the breast of a promiscuous woman. Verse 21. For the Lord sees clearly what a man does, examining every path he takes. Tu ko twa ho bi awurade ho yira ho. So awurade achew. Uko twa ho bi e be chew. Uko twa ho bi awurade be pulu take o. All right, 22. Want to go? An evil man is held captive by his own sins. They are ropes that catch and hold him. That's if you fornicate behind your wife. It's a rope that catches you. So you never think you escaped. A supernatural rope has tied you to somewhere. No fornication is free. He says that God sees it. And when you went to the hotel, God with innumerable angels were watching. Huge satellite. And down so din. Obafie na Elvis, where did you go? Oh, I was in a meeting. Who names a heaven, you now was watching you. Verse 23, shout it loud and clear. He will die for lack of self-control. He will be lost because of his great. Who is ready to die? Who? He will die because of his lack of self-control. That means wrong sex leads to death. Sit down and write it. Sit down and write it. Sit down and write it. Wrong sex leads to what? Oh, can you want to go? For the last time. So someone will be asking, but Makoye biade na mi wi. Uba. Uba o. Oh, but I've been sleeping with strangers. What is happening? No, I'm a mouth battery so cobano. Uba. Oh, my time. I have just 30 minutes more. Do I give opportunity to the questioners? Okay. Just 5 people. Walk out here and ask your questions. Just 5 people. Okay, can we go first person?
Okay, good evening, Daddy.
Good evening.
Please, is it important to find purpose before marriage?
And no question.
Yes.
Oh, embryo. As easy as it is, it's not practically easy. Because at a point in time, your flesh will call for another flesh. But you see, purpose is a function of the spirit. Purpose is what your created spirit was given to accomplish on earth. This body is just a container, but it can really distract the spirit. So actually, between the time of identifying your purpose, working towards it, because it is by purpose you find your true mate. If you don't have purpose in place and somebody shows up, it's possible that you may miss together with the person along the way. Because for you to really enjoy life, it must be somebody sent to help you sustain the purpose for which you were brought on earth. So purpose is the most important. And then a partner shows up. You must know what you were sent to do. Otherwise, anybody that shows up can misdirect you. That's why we have people who are running an agenda, met somebody, today they are drug dealers. Because she met a guy, the guy was into drugs. She abandoned her own vision and started following the guy. And today she is sent to send drugs outside the country and always in danger because she threw away his purpose before meeting a guy. So it's important. Keep building and working on your purpose. Yes.
Thank you for this opportunity. Please, I've witnessed a marriage where the wife used to help the husband financially when there was nothing at home. So it happened for a very long time till it got to a point where the man became so relaxed and doesn't make any efforts again to help in the home. So I want to find out if it is good to help your husband financially if he's down.
Yeah, it's a very good question. Listen, it is a good thing to help. It's a good thing to help, but the major issue is what you just brought up. When the man gets to a point and feels entitled that the woman must be taking care of him. But there's a mystery with family system and marriage that I have seen. The one who sacrifices more receives the help of God. So actually, the marriage you witness, for you to go into it, you realize that God may have picked the grace that must be working on the man and have placed it on the woman over time, because the man didn't make any effort to really step in and rebuild the family. So this time the man may be helpless because they may not be supernatural backing for him now, because over time God may have shifted the favor on the woman because the man relaxed. So, and when that happens, it will take God again to bring the man back. Sometimes women, by their position and what they've been told that they must be taken care of, at that point begins to fight back and say, I've been the only one taking care. When the woman too oversteps her bounds and the man goes before the Lord humbly, God may pick that grace from the woman and bring it back to the man. So the woman too may come back jobless and the man will start to work again and then come and take care of the home. So most at times, it is the one who steps out and says, I'll do everything to take care of the family. I'll do that. He receives the grace of God. So if I am the woman, I'll keep quiet and continue. It's better to be the one taking and giving than to be the one receiving. Sometimes receiving makes you very useless. So if God is helping her to be taking care of a man, I will advise that she continues with that grace. If not, it may be shifted. And she'll wake up in the morning and even part has to call for husband to give to him. So if God is helping her, she should continue. It doesn't call for divorce. Okay?